This is like a terrifying elevator.
I like it. It's kind of fun. Thank you. There's that timing.
Maya, mírame. Hola. Que les saludos a los de Seattle. Sí, sí. Capital del graffiti. Y bueno, dime Maya, ¿dónde estamos ahora?
Estamos en la calle Almirante Montt, en Valparaíso, y es la ruta mejor para ir a Cerro Eléctrico.
Ya me estoy mostrando un poco la ciudad. Adiós, amigo. Perrito. Hola, mi. Oye, perrito. Amiguito, ¿para dónde vas? Homegirl is out here skiing in the Andes, and as you can see, it is spectacular. I mean, it's breathtakingly beautiful out here. And I'm skiing in the Andes, you guys. This is crazy. This is the kind of thing, like, you look at a brochure and think, oh, that would be pretty cool, and I'm doing this. It's really exciting. I'm very excited. Alright, I'm gonna get back out there. I just wanted to document the Andes. Look, ski goggles, and actually, it's really hot out here. I first started with like 2 layers of ski coats and 2 pairs of socks, all rolled up, and I was dying. I'm a little thinned out now, and it's going much better for me. Whew, it's also very bright. Alright, I'm gonna get back out there. I got more of the Andes to see, and I'll check in later. Hello everybody, it is Kathryn checking in again. I have just been here, I've been here a little over a month now, and I'm kind of settling in. I've had some ups and I've had some downs and I've had some in-betweens, but I'm doing okay. I am doing okay. I am actually doing pretty well in my classes. My classes are really starting to heat up, but I'm keeping on top of my studying and my reading, and there's so much reading to Chilean classes, honey, let me tell you. I just had my first control de lectura in my Chilean literature class, which is a great class. Like, the people are really interesting, the prof's cool, and the readings have been amazing. But we just had, the control de lectura is like a little test to make sure that you're keeping up on the reading. And for it, we had to read 7 short stories and a short novel, and I was like, oh, but I got it all done. I got it all done, and I think I did pretty well on the test. I haven't gotten it back, so I can't confirm, but I feel good about it. I'm feeling good about it. My mission after the first week was to really start getting to know Chileans. Once I kind of had the school thing down, and there've been a couple moments where I'm like, this is impossible. I'm gonna leave here without any friends, but it's actually, like, it's going okay, especially, I mean, it's tricky. I gotta give mad props to the international students at NMSU, because, you know, that's the thing is, you know, everyone here is in their third year, and all my classes are in their 3rd year, and so they've been having classes with each other and knowing each other for 3 years, and so, you know, everyone kind of knows each other except me. But people are really nice, and it's, you know, it's kind of one of those things where, you know, if I take the first step, if I say, hey, I'm Kathryn, nice to meet you, what year are you in, blah, 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 people are really friendly. It's just kind of on me to kind of, you know, get the guts to take that first step. I have been going through some culture shock stuff. The first week of classes, actually, I came home on Thursday, and I just knocked out. Because the thing about me is, you know, like, speaking and hearing Spanish isn't difficult for me, but especially when it's a new kind of Spanish. it takes a little bit more out of me just because I have to focus a little bit more when I listen. And so having a whole day and a whole week of really having to listen and take notes in Spanish, I was just kind of having a sensory overload moment. But after that past week, it hasn't really been that bad. Language-wise, I'm actually doing pretty damn well. I'm proud of myself. I'm keeping kind of like a travel journal that has my own written thoughts and whatnot, but I also have a list in the back of like Chilean words that I'm learning, Chilean slang. I'm keeping my metro tickets, all that fun stuff. It's like a little mini scrapbook. Dude, Chilean clubbing, honey, let me tell you, it's, it really is. I mean, it's the best. Because it's not, in the States we have the law that everything has to be closed and not serving alcohol anymore at 2 a.m. And there's just that's not a thing in Chile. So people usually go out at the earliest at midnight, usually more around like midnight or 1 a.m. And the clubs are bumping until like 5 in the morning. Don't mean to bad talk American guys, but it's really great that there's none of this like, oh, I'm too manly to dance thing. Guys here are always quick to jump up and like be on the floor and ask you to dance. And, part of me is like, oh, they just want to dance with me because I call attention because I'm a gringa. But the other part of me is like, I got a dance partner though. And, I have to say, that's the great thing about reggaeton and salsa and cumbia and all that. And that even like club dancing is still dancing. I've been kind of trying to like balance out the time I spend with the other international students down here, because it's one of those things where individually they're all really cool people. I really like them a lot. But the problem is when we go out as especially as a big group, we have a tendency to just talk amongst ourselves and speak in English particularly, and people don't approach us as much. So it's one of those things where I really like going out with them, but at the same time, I don't really like going out with them. I'm not sure how to say that. You get my gist. But, I'm starting to kind of make contact with Chileans as well. It's one of those things where, even at NMSU, when you met someone in your classes, you didn't immediately that first week go up and be like, hey, let's be best friends and go clubbing every week. But now that we've kind of been in class for a couple times, I have some people's phone numbers, I have people on Facebook, especially from my anatomy class, the class has been great. Not only because I'm learning a lot, it's a really interesting class that I have to study a lot for, but I'm learning, but also because it's a first year class, and so the students in there are kind of a little more open to like meeting new people and meeting me and spending time and all that. Plus, they're all physical education majors, so they know when all the best soccer games are happening. Hey. So, it's kind of an ongoing thing. It's weird to think that I've already been here for a month. It's strange how time is going, and I don't know, at once I feel like I've done so much, and at the same time I feel like I've not done enough, and I don't know, it's strange. But it's definitely, it's funny because I feel like thinking about how I'm in Chile is taking over like every one of my thoughts, and that sometimes it's scary, but mostly it's really exciting. I'm really excited. I'm happy to be here. I'm also talking a lot with my mommy and my daddy, which keeps me sane. Helen's off to college this week. I'm so excited for her. She's gonna rock it. She's gonna be amazing. And I've been looking at all of her pictures on Facebook, going, Helen, this is my baby sister. And Lydia has bangs now, and she's all grown up. She's the only child now, so she can single-handedly drive our parents crazy. It'll be exciting. And Jasmine, you're out in the world too. It's so exciting. You got a little mini trip before you head off to Japan. I've been thinking about you a lot. If you want to hit me up at all and be like, oh my god, world travel, it's all good, honey. Look at me. I'm a month in. I'm alive. I'm mostly sane. It'll all work out. It'll all work out for the best. Kayla, there are so many Germans here. Like, so many Germans. And I keep talking to them, and I always tell them, like, oh, I have a friend who's going to Germany, but I can never tell them which part because I don't remember because I'm a bad friend. But I love you, and I love you too, Jazzy, and I love everybody, and I miss you, but I gotta admit, I don't miss you enough to not be here. I'm gonna go shower. A bunch of the gringos and hopefully a couple Chileans are going out tonight to get chorrianos, which is a traditional Chilean dish, and it's basically a heart attack on a plate. I'll try to get some video of it tonight. It's like fries and then ground beef and then mayonnaise and a fried. But it's supposed to be really delicious. I haven't tried it yet, so we'll see. Hola perrititos. Se van. ¿Tiene algo mejor que hacer? You would love it here, Kayla. There are so many dogs just everywhere. Hi everybody, it's Kathryn again. I just had a long day of walking through Valparaiso and going up one of the cerros and walking along the beach with my friend Manuel, who I met at a concert I went to on Friday, and Honey. Okay, so first things first, it was free. The concert was free, which is just, I mean, whew. There were also so many artists there, and among the artists was Anatiju, a famous Chilean rapper who I adore, and also Nano Stern, also a very famous Chilean singer. So it was just a night of me seeing famous people. There was also, I forget his name, but he's also a very famous Chilean musician, and La Rata Blusera, who I heard for the first time at that concert, and I really liked him. He was a blues singer and guitarist. It was really cool. It was very popular though. It was really crowded. There were a lot of people, and so my friend Manu and I, we actually met in line. We were just chilling in line for like an hour before we got in, and then he and his friend Paulina met up there, and I met her, and she was also really cool and a big NTU fan. So I was like, hey. And then we went and hung out at their apartment and played Chilean drinking games for a while, which was interesting cultural experience. It's been a good weekend for me. I met Chilean friends, I had Chilean fun, I saw famous Chileans. It was very exciting. I'm also, so the student who was here before me, Maya, she left me a list of some of her favorite places in Valparaiso that she told me that I needed to check out. And I'm not doing super well, honestly. I'm not doing as well as I thought I was gonna do. But I got I got one of the items checked off today. So I mean, that's something. So that's the new mission. Start exploring some of Maya's list. I love you guys. I will check in hopefully sooner than this with news of my new mission and my fun in Chile. Bye. Vete ya.